Hey guys, Escape Line here with another video for you guys. And today we're talking about the most recent My Hero Academia chapter. As a warning to anyone that hasn't read the manga, there will be manga spoilers because we are talking about the most recent chapter. So please keep that in mind. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video. So we continue the story. We're currently in the war arc, and we get to pick up with what's going on with Class A and Class B, and the predicament they find themselves in. And due to events leading up from last chapter, the pro heroes weren't able to stop Gigamattia as in his tracks as he just comes barreling towards the students. Momo comes up kind of in clutch for the rest of the classmates and formulates a plan in a way that they can stop this giant creature of a being. The trap all is surrounding by Juzo's quirk. He's Mudman, and he softens the earth. And with the help of Tokage's kind of creepy-ish quirk, he lets them know as they're approaching. As Gigamattia steps into Juzo's softened ground, he sinks, falling headfirst to the ground just as intended, and the students rush into action using the vines, tape, and whatever else they can to hold this giant down and try and open his mouth so they can throw a sedative given to them by midnight to put him to sleep because his skin was way too thick and they couldn't penetrate it. However, they noticed that the League of Villains was with them, and they spring into action as Dabi shoots off flames, Compress throws out pieces of debris from his marbles and sends the students back. Now we get a kind of cool little bit of information, which I think is the coolest information we get in the chapter. We get to learn about some of the quirks that Gigamattia has. He has a quirk that can transform moral into energy, and one that numbs him to pain, thus making it really easy for him to continue fights and stuff. And then it also shows us that he is indeed some type of Nomu, and all the power, and he also apparently has the power to tunnel underground, which Spinner states, unfortunately, due to the League of Villains being on his back, he can't go underground as they don't think they would survive it. And this is probably due to an order that Shigaraki gave to him, that he wanted all of his comrades to be brought to him alive. So they are indeed holding him back in this current fight. Right as he's starting to get back up, we see Mount Lady jump on Gigamattia again, which is crazy because she's just been getting thrown around like a rag doll on this guy, but she just isn't giving up. And she climbs up and she's trying to rip open his mouth, and she's like, I trust you students, like do whatever you got to do, as the students try and get that sedative into his mouth. This is a really cool kind of scene to show her tenacity and her trust in like her comrades, whereas like when we were first introduced to her, she seemed to only care about like the media and like stealing spotlight from others. So it's like really cool. In this chapter we also get more information about the Doctor as well, and his ability to put multiple quirks into people, into his Nomu obviously, but I have a feeling there's something in common with Shigaraki, Gigamattia, and even with Kurogiri. I believe all three of these characters are a specific type of Nomu that are specifically designed to be super obedient to All For One, and I think because Shigaraki came out of his test tube before he was done, because the heroes obviously interrupted and pulled him out, he still has the ability to and free will to suppress All For One's presence within him. Whereas I feel like Kurogiri and Gigamattia are like super obedient, obviously like one to this insane extreme. He won't even move if his master doesn't tell him to do something. But yeah, I think there's like this cool little tie between the two. Anyways, that's just my thought process on the matter. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the chapter. Thank you for watching and supporting me. I really appreciate it. If there's anything you'd like to talk to me about, please feel free. Follow me on my socials. Throw it down in the comments. Anything you think I can improve upon. What you think about the chapter. What do you think about the channel so far? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.